find the link. Alright, chat, forgive me if I pay attention to this. I don't even know what one of these cards does. Fuck is Captain Lannery Storm? Chip and Fire, Blink of an Eye, Negate, Fiery Cannonade, Pirate's Pillage, Nexus of Fate, Star of Extinction, Expansion Explosion times 4, 4 Treasure Maps, 4 Sunbird's Invocation. I need to know what this creature does. Hand is good. Two haste for 3. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to it. Let me just take a quick look at that deck list. We seeing. What am I looking for? So removal doesn't include lava coils. No. Okay, great. Three nibs in it as well. Could be a syncopate. No syncopates. There's a negate. No other counter spells main board. Okay. I don't know if I should have kept that or not. Thought process is I'd rather draw a land than an elf. We'll find out. So we should see a Shivan Fire on our 3-2. Okay. Should be watching for pauses and taking notes on this. There he is. 2-2 haste. Great artifacts. Sure. Really like a land right about now. That is not a land, no matter how much it looks like one. I think I'm going to buy back. Pause on 1. I guess he might get sacrificed for that. I'm going to find both my Explore creature and my Elf again. If I'm having mana issues, let's try to fix that as soon as possible. Don't need to get in there. 1 mana off Niv right now. Any dive downs in this horrible deck? What is that? So that is a Shivan Fire, potentially. I can live with that. Could also be a kicked Shivan Fire, I guess. Or double treasure. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with all of those options. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Alright, let's go digging. Two clean answers to Niv in hand. He's down to 4 mana again. Presumably there's more of these annoying 2/2s. I hadn't read the last part of that card. I saw that he generated them. I hadn't really noticed that you could sacrifice. I assumed you had to sacrifice the token to him, but it looks like you can just sacrifice the treasure 4 mana and still feed him. It's interesting. I don't think I would have chosen to block differently, but maybe. mean, we're playing like the most noteworthy deck out there, right? Playing a Golgari mid-range deck. Everyone's gonna know what our deck does and how. Sure. 2 mana open. Could be a negate. It's his only counterspell he runs. I think Doom Whisperer is fine here. Not very interested in running Vivian into a counterspell. Presumably he's going to kill me from some large life total. Not really sure I understand what Sunbird's invocation does. It's like the longest text ever, and I don't think I've ever read it. Whenever you cast a spell from your hand, reveal the top X card of your library. X is the spell's converted mana cost. You may cast a card revealed this way with converted mana cost X or less without paying its mana cost. Okay. I think I understand that. 6 mana, could be nibs. Okay. So he's spending a turn for that. I guess I can let that resolve. No cards in hand to cast though, I assume. Alright, let's do a little bit of digging. I think all of his creatures are legendary. That card doesn't do shit for me. That card's good. I'm going to kill his thing, but this card's good for me too. Let's go ahead and Vivian. Get rid of this enchantment. It's a big investment for his turn.
Get that out of here.
Okay. Can't minus Vivian for a Niv right now, but we can Chupacabra it. I don't see dive downs in this list, so my like worst nightmare of Nivs with other stuff. Okay, so that would have been a really nasty had we let that live. It's fine, so we get another turn. Fucking Nexus of Fate. Alright. There's Niv. Sure. I have a clean answer to that as well with Chupacabra, so I'm fine with that. Hopefully he doesn't have a 1 mana red spell. He could. Just take a quick look. Don't need that. Not sure that's the card I need in this match. It probably can't hurt. Let's grab it. The moment I'm going to beat him to death in 2 turns with Doom Whisperer, so that seems reasonable to me. Any interaction that I need to be worried about right now? I don't really want to pass priority back to him. He only does 1 damage that way. Let's just kill it.
The wilds are my shield.
Take another Chupacabra for more nibs. Alright, so game 1 to us. Let's go to sideboarding. Alright, let me see if he wants first or second. Let's go to our deck list and go look at this. Alright, my initial thoughts on this are... let me go take a look at my initial thoughts. Let me go do some sideboarding here. So looking at his deck list, Disdainful Stroke's probably coming in. I bet you he brings in Lava Coils. I don't know about the negates. Maybe the Spyglass. The Immortal Suns are definitely coming in. I want all of my artifact removal. So I want to keep Vivian's and I want to keep Sassa's Trophy. I want to keep Brontodons. Doesn't look like Graveyard matters for him very much. Duress has a fair number of targets, including some big ones. I think Duresses are useful to me. I'm on the draw too. I don't think elves are so good versus sweepers. Oops, I'm doing this wrong. All right. So Duress is in. Elves out. Cast Down seems to have no targets in his entire deck. It seems like a card I probably don't want in there. Reapers for value seem okay. Plague Crafter versus Niv is a great answer, so I'd like those in. Vivian, also a Niv answer. Maybe too many answers for Niv. Carnage Tyrant seems useful. Is there anything? He does have the card treasure map that flips that. Okay, so this is kind of what I want. This was good. Contempt's maybe not so good. I don't see any good targets for Contempt. So maybe we try pulling those out. Shoops seem really good. Need one more card out. Do I want another Wild Growth Walker? They seem okay versus his deck. Don't mind the two Planeswalkers. Find Finality, maybe not great, but maybe I can use it for recursion on my cheap shit. Maybe I go down to one Wild Growth Walker here. It is an early game defensive threat, but nothing else survives that. I don't know about that. I think I might keep 2 Wild Growth Walkers, 2 Midnight Reapers. I want the value off the Reapers, but we probably outvalue him long run anyways. I just need stuff that deals with his combos. Let's try this. I think this is fine.